Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. I'm kidding, this is not a new episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy Football on ESPN Fantasy. We're going to be drafting. We're going to be doing the ultimate draft. Last year, I remember I recorded a fantasy draft, all for it to have zero fucking audio. That was miserable. I recorded over an hour of content drafting my team last year. But now in hindsight, after finishing in fifth place last year in my eight team fantasy league last year, maybe it was for the best. I did not have a great fantasy year last year. I was pretty fucking mid. I got fifth place. I couldn't even get top four, and it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough, and I won it 2 years back to back before. So yeah, you go from first, or actually no, I was first, and then third, and then fifth. So I haven't won it the last 2 years. But before those 2 years, I won it back-to-back times. This is like my sixth time doing fantasy. The first time I did it, I was like second or third place. The second time I did it, though, that's when I got like Derrick Henry and a bunch of guys, and they were able to give me back-to-back championships. But again, this is my sixth time doing it, I believe. I need a third championship, ladies and gentlemen. I am trying to be like this team right over here. You see, the Kansas City Chiefs. They are a dynasty. They could have three-peated last year, but they did not do it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the draft is going to start in 6 minutes from now. And let's just join in. Let's see who is here. I will turn on the audio, the volume up. It's Miller time, presented by Miller Lite. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have entered the draft board. I have let everybody else know that the draft is in 5 minutes from now. So 5 minutes from now, we will continue. We will start the draft, and yeah, excited to see what I got. So of course, I got a high draft pick this year because I was ass last season. So I get the third pick. I do not get the number one or the number two pick since I obviously wasn't the bottom two, but I was in the bottom three. So I'm going to get pick number 3, and I'm going to be getting pick number 14. So, yeah, we're just going to... That was my timer to get on. Seeing what people are saying here. Okay, we got some of them that are going to join in a little bit. 5 minutes, and 5 minutes, or a little less than 5 minutes actually, 3 minutes and 55 seconds to be exact. We will be drafting. Okay, so let's look at our picks here. Let's look at our players that we got. Who would I get my first pick? Who is gonna be my first overall pick if number 1 or number 2 is not taking any of these players? So, right now, Jamar Chase is the favorite to be the number 1 overall pick. Then it's Bijan Robinson, then Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, CeeDee Lamb. McCaffrey's all the way at 7. Puka Nacua at 8. Malik Neighbors at 9. Amon-Ra St. Brown at 10. Ashton Genty is at 11. So, there's a lot of... Derrick Henry all the way at number 19 is kind of crazy. Derrick Henry literally won me fantasy those years ago. So, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen here. Now, if these guys are not going to be drafted ahead of me, I think my first overall pick, if they're not picked first, I'm going to have to go with probably Jamar Chase. However, I do think Jamar Chase is going to get picked first or second overall. So I believe I'm going to have to obviously go with Saquon Barkley as my number 1 pick. I'm just going to say it right now. That is my number 1 pick. Saquon Barkley better not fucking go to pick 1 or number 2. Or else we will have fucking problems. Yeah, dog. It's he's the best running back in the NFL right now. Bijan Robinson is getting a lot of hype again. You know, he has a lot of potential. He's been a star so far in this league, but he still hasn't been. We haven't seen the prime of Bijan Robinson. I feel like this season we might get the first glance of it. We might get a dominant year for Bijan Robinson, and of course he's a fantasy beast as well. So we cannot. I can't doubt him for sure, but I mean, it's just silly for me as an Eagles fan to just not pick Saquon Barkley first overall, despite Bijan probably getting, you know, as you know, Bijan is still ranked ahead of Saquon for fantasy reasons. I mean, obviously in running back rankings, he's not above Saquon Barkley right now. It's just not touching him. He's just not touching him right now. So Saquon obviously will have to be my number one pick if he is available at pick number 3. But ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be drafting in 1 minute from now. So let's get it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going. The first 2 people that are online that are okay. Oh, actually, okay. We should be getting one coming soon. He just replied. The person who gets the number 1 overall pick, I don't know if he's ready. So I don't know if he's going to be joining us today. It might just go to auto pick for the first overall pick. So he might just end up taking Jamar Chase anyways. So yeah, I'm already preparing for Saquon Barkley if pick number 2 doesn't take Justin Jefferson or Bijan Robinson. Honestly, pick number 2, he might pick Bijan Robinson. He is a Falcons fan. Stupid Depression is a Falcons fan. So I'm not expecting him to pick anyone else, honestly. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, the draft has officially started. It is 8 p.m. Again, selection 305 is not here in the chat. Let me just a quick little message. Who's here? Who's not here? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get this chat going a little bit. Let's see who's actually going to be joining here this time around. And yeah, I have a feeling where Jamar Chase is going to get picked first. You know what I mean? He's ranked number 1. So yeah, you know, we still got tons to wait here. I'm already gonna start thinking about who is gonna be my second pick, but of course I kind of want to see. I obviously have to see how the first round goes and see how the rest of the second round goes before we can really get there. But yeah, so like I mentioned, he is not here, so he's not gonna be. It's gonna go to auto pick. So the first number 1 pick, or the first overall pick, excuse me, for the 2025 fantasy football will, of course, be Jamar Chase. By auto select, Jamar Chase is the number 1 pick. I don't think selection 305 would be mad at that because you have arguably the best receiver in the NFL on your fantasy team, and you have the most consistent. Justin Jefferson is picked number 2. Wow. I am actually surprised that Stupid Depression didn't pick Bijan Robinson. He's a Falcons fan. He did not pick Bijan Robinson. I mean, hey, you got Justin Jefferson. You got to take Justin Jefferson. But anyways, I have the 3rd pick. I am on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, I already told you who I'm going to be picking. It's going to be Saquon fucking Barkley. And I'm sorry, Cutter Squad, because I know you're an Eagles fan. And I know you're pissed off already. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm going to talk a little bit of shit. Why not? Sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. I had to do what I had to do. And Jason, I am surprised you did not pick Bijan Robinson After three picks, I'm sorry. I trust in Saquon Barkley. We trust. Okay, in Saquon Barkley we trust. Um, Bijan's gonna be electric. Bijan's gonna be phenomenal. Um, but I want to see more production out of him. And to be honest with you, he's just pretty much. It feels like most of the time he's just carrying that Atlanta offense on his back. But we have to see exactly what he can do this year if he's gonna explode. Because I don't think we've seen the best of Bijan Robinson. So that's the scary part. Is there's a lot of potential. And he's shown flashes of it, and he's great. But we still haven't seen the best. And for me, I am not comfortable just yet to be picking him very, very high in the draft. But he will be selected pick number 4. So Cutter Squad takes Bijan Robinson at pick number 4. Okay, so we got CeeDee Lamb going number 5 overall to you need to first down the third wide receiver to be taken. CeeDee Lamb. I also think she picked CeeDee Lamb last year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm guessing she's a big fan of CeeDee Lamb. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is not Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson, but he's better than everybody else. He's up there for sure as one of the better wide receivers in the league. Now with still with the Cowboys now. The Cowboys offense just got better. They got a lot more weapons. They got George Pickens now as their number 2 wideout. So things are gonna look scary in Dallas. It's just we don't know how the postseason's gonna turn out. Oh, we know it's the same bullshit all the time, right? It just seems like we're just gonna get the same thing all the time. Exciting things for Bijan, exciting things for CeeDee Lamb. Super excited to see what they are able to do, but in the end of the day, I don't know if they're gonna be doing much here, especially when it's playoff time. You know how the Cowboys, you know how the Cowboys are. Also, Abel is probably not gonna be able to pick or to be able to join us in this draft. So the next pick will be probably Jamar Gibbs. Yes, it will be Jamar Gibbs. Going to Abel's astounding team if he even fucking realizes that the draft is going on right now, or if he's even aware that this league was reactivated, because he's the only person that has not replied back to me about this. So, yeah, Puka Nacua is going to Gang Gang. 7th overall pick, Puka Nacua going to Team Gang Gang. And now Team I Chase Young Kids. He's running it back, ladies and gentlemen. He is still chasing young kids. And he will be drafting Christian motherfucking McCaffrey. It's crazy that Christian McCaffrey in the past handful of seasons, it feels like for the past 5 years or 6 years or so, he's always a top 3 candidate for fantasy football. He's always usually the number 1 pick. And I remember I was going to get McCaffrey, but then I eventually got Derrick Henry. And I saw a lot of more value in Christian McCaffrey than Derrick Henry, but I obviously wasn't mad at the production at all. I mean, Derrick Henry still obviously won me fantasy football for 2 fucking years. And I haven't been able to win it ever since. Yeah, these last 2 years have been a down year. I need to really get back up. I really need to get back up here. I really do. These things need to happen. And speaking of Derrick Henry, the same man, Mr. I Chase Young Kids, have selected Derrick Henry. He is going to be the first pick in the 2nd round. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in pick number 10 overall. So yeah, McCaffrey and Derrick Henry for I Chase Young Kids for Anthony. Anthony was the one who won fantasy last year. He is the man who won fantasy last year, so congratulations to him. So he is trying to defend his title this year in fantasy, but sorry, buddy. I have other plans, and everybody else does. But I think I have better plans, because even though this is just for fun, I'm taking this very seriously. Anywho, We got Team Gang Gang on the clock right now for pick number 10. We got 30 seconds to go here. Um, and then we're going to go to, yeah, auto is already set for Abel and for Seleccion 305 since they're the only ones that haven't really, they have not been active in this draft so far. Maybe they'll join. Maybe one of them will join because the one of them I messaged just a little too while ago, and yeah, and oh wow, Jaden Daniels is the first pick for Team Gang Gang Galaxy for his quarterback. That's his first quarterback pick for Team Gang Gang. That's the second pick in the second round, and now Malik Neighbors is going to Abel's astounding team. That's pick number 3 in round 2. Josh Allen, of course. Karen is picking Josh Allen. Yeah, Mr. MVP. Mr. MVP has been selected. Now where do I go here? Do I take another running back? Do I take a wide receiver? I don't want to take a quarterback just yet because I feel like I could definitely do that for my third pick. And especially since the only quarterbacks right now that have been taken is Josh Allen. That's it. Only Josh Allen is the first quarterback taken so far. Makes sense. He's the MVP, but fuck it. Or excuse me, Jaden Daniels was the first quarterback taken, and then it was Josh Allen. That's crazy. Wow. And Cutter Squad, as expected, he was gonna take Lamar Jackson, motherfucker. Okay. So now I'm on the clock. So let's really look at this. Let's really look at this real quick. I already have one running back. Do I just get it over with already and get my second running back out the way? Obviously, I can, chain it up and get a bunch of them. Abel he's here. Abel is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking go. He is here. Yo, he is fucking here. But anywho, I have a lot of hope. I really have a lot of hope for Genty. I really would like to take a rookie here early. My wide receiver options, honestly, I don't need to have, already some of the elite wide receivers are already taken. I don't need I need a couple of superstar wide receivers, but I don't need top 5. Not that I'm really able to get any of them. Amon-Ra St. Brown was solid for me last year, but honestly, I think I'm just going to have to go. I'm going to go with Genty. I'm going to give Genty a chance here. I'm very high on him. I mean, everyone is. I think a lot of people are very high on him. Obviously, I'm going to have to prioritize now getting myself an elite quarterback in the 3rd round. And those are my best options right now. I mean, my best quarterback options right now are Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. And ladies and gentlemen, between Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow, I really would like to pick Jalen Hurts, but I think in fantasy-wise, definitely Joe Burrow is the right guy. So if Joe Burrow is not taken before I get the next pick, which I still 4 picks away, I will be taking Joe Burrow as my quarterback. Again, I took Joe Burrow last year as my quarterback. Or was it last season? Or no, it was somebody else. I had Jared Goff as quarterback, and I had Jared Goff as quarterback. I had a couple other people as quarterbacks as well. I had Anthony Richardson at one point. I had fucking Aaron Rodgers, but I got him off a waiver wire. Yeah, there's a bunch that I wanted to get, but I'm gonna have to go with Joe Burrow here. Love Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Jalen Hurts just won us a fucking Super Bowl, and that is my quarterback. That is absolutely my fucking quarterback. But you know what I mean. And holy fucking shit! Wow. Okay. Well, that was fucking fast. Okay, so just to recap real quick, since I already know who I'm gonna pick. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to Stupid Depression. Devon Achane, he's going to go to Seleccion 305. Nico Collins is the first pick of the 3rd round, also going to Seleccion 305. A.J. Brown going to Stupid Depression's team for the 3rd round, 2nd pick. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I have to draft a quarterback. I have to draft an elite quarterback. And that quarterback has to be Joe fucking Burrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my quarterback that I've been a fan of since he was in LSU. I've been very high on Joe Burrow my entire fucking life that I've ever seen this man play ball. I've always been a big Joe Burrow fan. I need him to win a Super Bowl. Save Joe Burrow. That defense is fucking atrocious. But if this man is able to carry like he did last year, he's putting up 40, 50 points every fucking game because that defense, he puts up 45, the defense allows 50. It's ridiculous. But he's going to play like an MVP once again this year. I am just hoping that the fucking defense, for a couple of games, they can get their shit together and they're able to win a couple of games for the Bengals. I'm really hoping. The Bengals need to get on a good start this year. They need to start the season hot. Or at least the first 5 games, they got to have at least 3 wins. If they're not 3-2 at least by week 5, I'm sorry, they're really going to be out of the mix for the playoffs very, very early. If they don't start hot, because we know that they always start slow and they're able to make the playoffs, or they're able to get hot at the end and it's too late for them to make a playoff run because, well, they couldn't make it ultimately. So it's going to be rough to see what happens then, but I just, we got to see what's going on here. We got to see what's going to happen with the Bengals. That defense is just fucking terrible, man. So they really got to fix things around here. Okay, so Brock Bowers has just been selected. He was the 4th pick of the 3rd round, going to Cutter Squad, and then Brian Thomas Jr. going to You Need to First Down. Interesting. Okay, so Abel's astounding team. He's on the clock right now for pick number 22. Pick number 22. His default will be Drake London. Drake London, I fuck with Drake London. I think Drake London's dope. Yeah, a lot of potential. He's the guy over there in on that offense besides Bijan Robinson. And I mean, Kyle Pitts, how many fucking times have we seen this episode already? I've seen enough of Kyle Pitts. It's just I just, when is he gonna be the fucking superstar that we all thought he was gonna be? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to have to see more production out of him. I mean, to be fair, he had Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. That didn't really help much at all, but still, I'm going to need a lot more production from Kyle Pitts. But anyways, Drake London is going to Abel's astounding team. Tyreek Hill is going to Gang Gang. Can you give me the tablet?
I'll right back.
Thank you. Sorry, that was my brother. Trey McBride is going to to I Chase Young Kids. Ladd McConkey is going to pick number 1 in the 4th round, and he's also picking I Chase Young Kids. So you're good. Thank you. You're good. Kyron Williams going to Gang Gang. Let me just put this shit to charge real quick because this shit's probably dead. Yeah, it's about to die. 15%. Okay. Okay. So right now we're at the 27th pick. Abel. I'm 3 picks away. So I still have a little bit of time to see where I'm gonna go at wide receiver. I definitely got to get wide receivers now, since I already got my quarterback, running back spots. I gotta get some good wide receivers now. Now, will I get some elite wide receivers? No. However, we could get some potential. I could get some potential. Now, we're not even looking at sleepers right now. We still have very good wide receivers here waiting to be selected. I mean, we still got T. Higgins, who's not the number 1 receiver, but for sure, of course, fucking Travis Kelce. Of course, you're going to be picked to miss Swifty herself, you need to first down. Um, of course, you had to take Travis Kelsey once again. She did the same thing last year. And yeah, clearly she has a bias towards Travis Kelsey. And then Abel's astounding team, Jalen Hurts. He's going to be the main quarterback for Abel's team. I believe so, right? Yeah, that's going to be his main quarterback. So far he has Jalen Hurts, Jamar Gibbs, Malik Neighbors, and Drake London. Okay, but let's go back to my team. The better team, the best team that we're going to assemble here. So T. Higgins is nice, but that's not going to be my first overall. That's not going to be my first pick for the wide receiver. Devontae Adams is always a good case here, but Devontae Adams is, he's not in his prime anymore. He's getting there up in age. He's still very productive. He's not like washed or anything, but this year could also be a year where he's not going to be maybe the star that that a lot of people are going to expect. I mean, he's not even the number one receiver in LA right now. It's fucking Puka Nacua. So, and he probably still wouldn't have been if Cooper Kupp was still there. But obviously now Cooper Kupp is in Seattle. Things are going to be different now. So Josh Jacobs is going to Cutter Squad for pick number 5, round number 4. It just started pouring again. The motherfucking rain and the weather here is ass. But anywho, I'm not picking T. Higgins or Devontae Adams. They're not even first pick on their own team. So I have to pick someone who's a number 1 pick in their own team first. Terry McLaurin is very intriguing to me. Garrett Wilson is probably the guy that I can go with all right. Mike Evans is Mr. Consistent himself. Marvin Harrison Jr. has a lot of potential, but I could wait on Marvin Harrison Jr. Cortland Sutton, very nice. I can see Cortland Sutton doing a lot, but it's a little premature yet to pick him. I think right now my best option for me, if Scary Terry is able to really lock in with this Commanders offense, who was explosive last year, Jaden Daniels unbelievable, but I don't think he's gonna really just connect with Terry McLaurin all the fucking time. But it's gonna be great. Garrett Wilson, I don't know, just it feels throwing him the football. It's gonna be a little bit tough. I'm picking Scary Terry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm picking Scary Terry. Reason why I'm picking Scary Terry is holy shit. And all of a sudden now I have to pick again. My goodness. Okay. Just to recap again, Scary Terry, my team, top dogs. Let's fucking go. Jonathan Taylor going to Stupid Depression. Bucky Irving going to Selección 305. Chase Brown going to Selección 305. James Cook going to Stupid Depression. Okay, now I need another wide receiver. T. Higgins, Devontae Adams. Let me see the tight ends real quick. So we have Kittle. Nah, I don't even need no. I still need to look at wide receivers. Fuck getting a fucking no. Honestly, right now I could really see Cooper Kupp being very productive. I'm really intrigued by Matthew Golden as just a rookie prospect, but I don't want him to be in my starting lineup right now. Not yet, for sure. I gotta get some wide receivers. Fuck. I really am interested. I really like Devontae Smith, but you know what? I think I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give an opportunity for Marvin Harrison motherfucking Jr. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. hopefully in his second season can show why he was a very, very highly, touted prospect coming into college, and then why he was, a high draft pick coming out of Ohio State, 2 seasons ago, or last year, obviously in the draft. And last year he had a good year, but he didn't. He's definitely had his ups and downs. I had Marvin Harrison on my bench for a little while. I didn't really start him for a good amount of time, but he was serviceable. But I think this year, if the Cardinals are able to be consistent and not only just get off to a hot start and then completely fall off a fucking boat right after, if they're able to actually stay consistent all year long, if Marvin Harrison is driving this fucking boat, if Kyler Murray can get off of playing Call of Duty and can really get this fucking boat stirring and make the Cardinals a fucking playoff contending team, Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna be that motherfucking guy. He could be a top 10 receiver by the end of the season. And I don't think that should be a hot take. But obviously, we're all playing the fucking guessing game here because the Cardinals they're just stuck in mediocrity in some years, and then some years they're close to make the playoffs, and then when they do make the playoffs, they fucking crumble and shit themselves. It's tough. It's tough. But we'll see what happens then. We'll see what happens then because, the things got to look different. Things got to look different. Anywho, Mike Evans is going to cutter squad. Jerome Ford. Wow, Jerome Ford is already getting taken off the board. You need to first down. Whoa, that is a little premature. Jerome Ford. I mean, you got Alvin Kamara, you got Omarion Hampton, who's a rookie, so it's a little, maybe she's not very high on Hampton just yet, but Kenneth Walker third. I like Kenneth Walker the third. He's really fucking good. James Conner, you can't go wrong with James Conner too, man. He's another reason why this Cardinals offense needs to be explosive. And it could be a situation where they could be the Bengals. Maybe the offense is so fucking good, but the defense ain't fucking good and ain't doing justice for them. So I don't know. Now, one wide receiver that I'm definitely tempted to go with here. Honestly, Travis Hunter is I would love to see. I kind of want to have Travis Hunter just to experiment, but I don't know. Especially since if he's going to be playing more offense or defense, I can't put him on defense alone. I have to put literally a team's defense. But if he's going to be utilized more as a wide receiver, then fuck it. I'm just going to have him on my bench. If no one's going to pick Travis Hunter in like the 7th round maybe I could take him. Maybe I'll take Travis Hunter, but Travis Hunter's not going to be my next pick though. He's not going to be my next pick. I just think he should be just kind of later on, a little bit later on. But, I mean, we have a bunch of auto picks here. So let's just kind of see where we're heading at. So T. Higgins is now going to Abel's astounding team. Alvin Kamara going to Gang Gang. And Devontae Adams is going to I Chase Young Kids. Okay, so now we're in pick number 41. I Chase Young Kids. You're getting back-to-back picks. Let's see what his second pick back-to-back is going to be. Jackson Smith-Njigba is a good prospect. Good, pretty quality wide receiver in Seattle. Is he still going to be the number one, though, now that Cooper Kupp is in town? I believe so. I think he could still definitely be it. For sure. But we'll have to see the production he gives us over there. Okay, now we're in the 6th round. Chuba Hubbard is going to be the second pick for I Chase Young Kids. The first pick of the 6th round. George Kittle is going to Gang Gang. Omarion Hampton is going to Abel's astounding team. Xavier Worthy going to You Need to First Down. Okay, so now Cutter Squad with the 45th pick. For another running back that I could take. I really would love to take. I could take James Conner for sure. I could take Garrett Wilson. I was thinking of taking Garrett Wilson before I was planning to get Terry McLaurin, but honestly, I really like Zay Flowers too, but Zay Flowers sometimes doesn't really give me the best production in fantasy. A lot of the times, but he's not that bad. He's won me some games for sure, though, so I don't know. Courtland Sutton, I'm really liking Courtland Sutton. I really think this Broncos team is going to be fucking crazy, man. This Broncos defense is unbelievable. That offense looks like it's going to be even better this year. I'm all in for Courtland Sutton. I think the Broncos are going to be really pushing. They're going to give the Chiefs a run for their money. I'm not going to make my NFL predictions just yet. I will be making more content later on. I'll be making my NFL predictions and all that. NFL preseason's over, so once the draft is over, starting maybe even fucking tomorrow, or honestly right now, this is the first piece of content for football season. So little by little, I'm gonna be making my predictions. But anywho, Jackson Smith and Jigba going to Cutter Squad for round number 6, pick number 5. Now I have the 46th pick. Okay. Um, for me, for me, for me, um, hmm, huh. This is a little tough here. Fuck it. Fuck it. We can do. I also am gonna look at the buys a little bit carefully to see which ones I can kind of plug and play. I want to make sure I want to get. I mean, the buys really shouldn't matter yet, but Travion Henderson. I don't know much about Travion Henderson, but the Patriots could be one of the best, the more improved teams this year. So, I don't know. Maybe things could work well. I'm gonna go with Cortland, or maybe I shouldn't go with Cortland Sutton just yet. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna pick Cortland Sutton just yet. I'm gonna go with DK Metcalf on Pittsburgh. Could be really good. Fuck it. We're gonna go with DK Metcalf. We're gonna go with DK Metcalf. Garrett Wilson going to stupid depression. James Conner going to Selección 305. Travion Henderson going to Selección 305. Home run Trent Grisham, another one. Damn, it is 5-0 Yankees. Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are pissed that the Red Sox won them like 8 straight games. Now they actually want to win fucking baseball games. Look at the Yankees, y'all. They have been fucking sorry for the past month and a half. And now they look like they want to win ball games. That's interesting now. Anywho, back to football. Kenneth Walker III going to stupid depression. Okay. I like Zay Flowers. I don't want to leave Zay Flowers. DeAndre Swift, we can get the fuck out of here. I don't mind D Swift, but we're good. Breece Hall, I'm not high on Breece Hall as I was. Rashid Rice needs to fucking get it together and stop getting fucking suspended. This man's not going to play for a little while. DJ Moore is good quality. But fuck it, I'm going to pick Cortland Sutton. I think the Broncos are going to be fucking scary this year. They were a playoff team last year, but they're going to be a better team this year. I really do think so. Chiefs, I have you guys still winning the division, but it just might go down to the last game. Who do the Chiefs play in Week 18? Let me just double check. Let me just check real quick. Because if they happen to play the Broncos in the last game of the season, that could be a fucking banger. That could be a absolute banger of a fucking game. Let's just see. Chiefs will play they'll play the Raiders. They always play the Raiders last game of the season. They play the Broncos in Week 11 and in Week 17. Oh, they play on Christmas. They play on Christmas and then they play on Week 11. Damn it. But maybe that still will be important. Maybe that still will be very important for them. Fuck it. You never know. 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 Mario Chalmers wins. Called game in the championship. What the fuck? There was the Big 10, the Big 3 championship was today? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Damn, he had a corner 3 to ice the fucking game and win the chip? Damn. Wow. This dude is fucking... Man, Mario Chalmers wins... And he went, bro. This man has won state championships. He won the fucking. He won the national championship in Kansas. He fucking won. He won 2 championships with the Heat. This man won a fucking FIBA championship, and now he's won the. This man has won in high school, college, NBA, FIBA, and in the Big 3. Damn, bro. Mario Chalmers is like that. Mario Chalmers is him. I'm sorry, I should be talking about fucking football, but I'm sorry. This is just a banger here, man. Heat legend Mario Chalmers. That's my GOAT right there, bro. That's my fucking GOAT. Stop playing with fucking Mario Chalmers. My GOAT. My fucking GOAT. Alright? Stop fucking playing with him. But anywho, Yankees up 5-0. Okay, so where were we at? Okay, Brees Hall went to Cutter Squad. Justice Hill went to Unity First Down. Justice Hill is crazy. That's a pull. Pretty high already. Sam Laporta, wow, in the 7th round? Shit, okay. Abel's astounding team, DJ Moore going to Gang Gang, and Jamison Williams going to I Chase Young Kids. Who the fuck has Jamar Gibbs? Jameer Gibbs, excuse me. Jameer Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs. Who the fuck has Jameer Gibbs? Jameer Gibbs is She's really going in order already here. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. Jamison Williams, Patrick Mahomes is going to I Chase Young Kids for the back-to-back picks. Gang Gang already picked the Texans defense. Okay, interesting. Rashid Rice going to Abel's astounding team, and then Ime Ubuka, the rookie wide receiver for Tampa Bay, is drafted to Uni to First Down. Okay, Cutter Squad, pick number 61. Where will you be going here? Now, I'm going to do something kind of crazy. I'm going to get another running back. No, wait, no, I am not getting another running back. Fuck you. I am going to get another quarterback. And this quarterback is someone who was once he came into the league very, promising. He had a lot of high expectations. He was the first overall pick coming out of Oklahoma. And his first couple seasons in Cleveland was promising and then also very disappointing at the same time. He was able to take them to the playoffs one year. They lost to the Chiefs when Patrick Mahomes got hurt in that second half of the game. Baker Mayfield did have a good season in 2020 with the Browns, but ever since then, he was kind of going back and forth. He was very inconsistent, and eventually the Browns let him go. He played in Carolina, was not great. He played a season with the Rams. He balled out that first game with the Rams, but didn't get much production there. And Baker Mayfield now has found a home in Tampa Bay, and the past 2-3 years, I think it's been 2 years or 3 years in Tampa Bay already, he has been very fucking good. And honestly, Baker Mayfield is going to be a guy that I will have to fucking pick just in case Joe Shiesty needs a little bit of help. Yep, I'm going to have to pick Baker Mayfield as my backup quarterback right now. I like Baker Mayfield. He's good. He's great, and he's revitalized his career. He's been phenomenal. But now let's just be sneaky real quick. Ooh, shit. I'm actually kind of conflicted right now. Okay, Kyler Murray going to Stupid Depression. TJ Hawkinson going to Selection 305. Zay Flowers going to Selection 305. Brock Purdy going to Stupid Depression. Okay, interesting. Now, I could get a tight end here. But they're basically, there's still a bunch of wide receivers. There's still a bunch of running backs on the board. I got to get as much production from these wide receivers and running backs before I can pick a tight end. I could get a decent, solid tight end. I don't need an elite tight end. I really want to pick Travis Hunter, but I kind of want him to wait a little bit. I could get him in the 10th round, or I could get him now. But there's 7 guys ahead of him. How many picks? The possibility of me getting Travis Hunter in the 78th pick is going to be very unlikely. I'm going to fucking take the risk. I'm going to just take Travis Hunter. I'm going to take Travis Hunter because I'm going to have to use... I'm limited to use him on offense because obviously I can't really put him on defense, obviously. I need a fucking team defense. However, I am not going to be putting Travis Hunter in the starting lineup that much, and it honestly depends on matchups. And also if we know for sure that he's going to be playing offense or defense for the majority of the time. Like, to be honest, if this man's now going to be playing on the defensive side of the ball most of the time, I'm not going to put Travis Hunter out there like in my starting lineup. And if it really gets to a point where it's like, bro, I'm not even using him, I might just fucking trade him away. Like Travis Hunter is just very tough because in fantasy, obviously, you need him as wide receiver. You need him as an offensive player to guide you. And I do think he's gonna probably stick around offensively. I think he's gonna be, you know, he's gonna be mostly used on offense. But if they really want to use him on defense for like crucial third downs or like fourth down plays that they need to convert, maybe they can do that. But I don't know. I mean, he's listed as a wide receiver then as a corner. So, and if he is playing amazing, and if he plays amazing this year, the next couple years, they're probably gonna pay him wide receiver money, not cornerback money. Like they're gonna pay him like he's a fucking superstar in the making. That hopefully he is, right? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. It is risky because I kind of already want to take him. I wanted to take him in the 78th pick. I didn't want to take him a little early. But fuck it. If I had to, I'll take the risk. I'll own up to it. Let's see. But yeah, now that I got Travis Hunter now. Okay, Calvin Ridley is now going to Cutter Squad. Isaiah Pacheco is going to You Need a First Down. Bro, You Need a First Down? She has like 3 Chiefs players already. Devontae Smith going to Abel's Astounding Team. Chase McLaughlin is the first kicker out already with pick number 7 in the 9th round to Gang Gang. Aaron Jones Sr. is I Chase Young Kids, going to I Chase Young Kids. Jerry Judy is going to I Chase Young Kids. The fact that David Montgomery is still on the board, wow. David Montgomery's still on the fucking board. I might have to take him, bro. I might have to take David Montgomery, but also Jameer. Why do I keep saying Jamar? Jameer Gibbs is probably taking most of the reps, so maybe that's why David Montgomery is not really going to be being picked that fucking high, but we'll see. Okay, Jalen Waddle now is going to Team Gang Gang. George Pickens is going to Abel's Astounding Team. Okay, I'm looking for another fucking... I should get another running back because there's a lot of wide receivers that I can get. I'm not really interested in Cooper Kupp. Stephon Diggs, no. Michael Pittman, no. Matthew Golden could be intriguing, but no. Chris Olave, I want to pick Chris Olave, but who the fuck is going to throw you the damn ball? Some bum named Tyler Schott. Like, no, bro. Chris Olave, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I guess. There's really nobody else on that offense. I mean, Alvin Kamara's not the same. Chris Olave, and also he has injury problems too. I don't know. I could go with Chris Olave, but fuck that. Jacoby Myers is a solid pick, but just not now. I would not pick him. Chris Godwin is very good, but also injury concerns there. I'm going to have to pick David Montgomery. I like Jameer Gibbs for sure, but hey, you got Sonic and Knuckles. The duo is there. I had to. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Stephon Diggs is going to Stupid Depression. McMillan is going to Selection 305. Tony Pollard is going to Selection 305. Mark Andrews, Stupid Depression. Oh boy, not the man who made the crucial mistake in that divisional round game against the Bills. Anywho, Tyron Tracy, he was solid for me last year. I could pick him up again. R.J. Harvey. I don't know much about R.J. Harvey, and he's a part of that Broncos offense. Maybe he could be very good. Jalen Warren. I don't know much of... I mean, he's also pretty good, too. Jalen Warren's pretty nice. Joe Mixon. Nick Chubb is... Where's Nick Chubb? He still hasn't been taken, right? Joe Mixon, I don't know if he's going to get much production. J.K. Dobbins, Austin Heckler. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to have to take... Travis Etienne. I'm not high on Travis Etienne that much. Judkins, Cam Scatterboo from the Giants. I'm not picking no Giants player. Jordan Mason is now with the Vikings. I could pick him. I'm gonna try RJ Harvey. I don't really know much about RJ Harvey. So this is definitely my most confusing and kind of like whatever pick here, but Fuck it, I'll take it. I'll see what he can do. I'll see what he can do. I'll give him a chance here. But like I definitely am just not very sure where the fuck are we gonna go here. I really don't. Okay, so I need a tight end, I need a defense, I need a kicker, and then I have two spots left for my bench. Okay, so Chris Godwin is going to Cutter Squad. Justin Herbert is going to You Need a First Down. Jacoby Myers is going to Abel's Astounding Team. And Gang Gang, Bo Nix will be going to Gang Gang. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So now I Chase Young Kids has the 88th pick in the draft. Let me just make sure we're still recording here, right? Yes, we are still recording here. I'm sorry if the quality is not amazing on my screen. I know that like sometimes when I'm like going on these websites and like the brightness is like the quality is not amazing. So I'm sorry. So that's why I'm kind of like recapping in case you can't see it properly. But yeah, just to catch you guys up with everything. So that's why I'm like announcing all of it, because I know these fucking tiny little letters in a white background, you can't really see it very well. It's probably blinding you right now, and I'm sorry, but you know, at least we got something going over here. Debo Samuel is going to I Chase Young Kids. Dak Prescott is going to I Chase Young Kids. Interesting. Okay, let's look at tight end options. Evan Ingram, David Njoku, Tyler Warren, Colston Loveland, and Tucker Kraft are not that bad. Dalton Kincaid, Dallas got Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's also not that bad. I could take Jake Ferguson if I need to. Dalton Kincaid, I don't know if I really am that high on him that much this year. I like Tucker Kraft though too. He's not bad at all. Tyler Warren, sure, I don't know, maybe. David Njoku though for the Browns, ugh. Evan Ingram, he's with the Broncos now. Wow, okay, interesting. All right, Tyrone Tracy is going to Gang Gang. Chris Olave is going to Abel's Astounding Team, and wow, back-to-back Packers were taken. Okay, Tucker Kraft is going to You Need a First Down, and Matthew Golden was taken by Cutter Squad. Okay, so now David Njoku, that's would be my auto pick. But so how many? Okay, I have 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I have 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs on my bench. Should I get another wide receiver, another running back, or another quarterback? You know what? I'm gonna get another quarterback for my bench, and I'm gonna get another fucking. Why is Metcalf my flex pick? Okay, then I'm gonna have to get two more running backs. Fuck it. Cup. Caleb Williams, Keenan Allen, Darnell Mooney, Jaden Higgins. Okay, Scatterable, Travis Etienne, Jared Goff. I'ma pick Jordan Love, bitches. I like Jordan Love. I think he's going to be productive as well for me. That's going to be my last quarterback pick, though. I'm not picking another quarterback. I already got my quarterbacks, y'all. I already got Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield, and Joe Burrow. I don't need another quarterback. I'm good on that. So now let's just focus on... Fuck! Someone got the Eagles defense. I'm away for the defense. I'm away for the defense. I'm away for the fucking defense because I know what defense I'm picking, but we're not going to go there yet. We're not going to go there yet. Okay, let's just get another... Okay, so we got 3 quarterbacks. We got 4 running backs. We got 4 wide receivers. Okay, 3 quarterbacks, 4 wide receivers, and 4 running backs. Okay. What do I get, an extra wide receiver or do I get an extra? Let me get a tight end, bro. Let me not stop fucking around. Let me get an actual tight end here. I can just get a whatever wide receiver in the end or whatever tight end for my bench. It's okay. Let me get a good tight end here. Fuck it. We're going to have to go with Jake Ferguson or I don't know. Jake Ferguson 61. I mean, last year he was okay, 96.99 projections. His projections are a lot better this year for sure, but last year, eh. Dallas Goddard, he's questionable. Fuck it, we're gonna go with. Uh, Fuck it, Jake Ferguson. It is what it is. Fuck it, I'll take the risk on Jake Ferguson there. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So I picked Jake Ferguson. Okay. So I got Jordan Love, right? I got Jordan Love to the top dogs. David Njoku is going to Stupid Depression. Michael Pittman Jr. is going to Selección 305. Cooper Kupp is going to Selección 305. Eagles defense is going to Stupid Depression. I picked Jake Ferguson for round number 13, pick number 3. Jalen Warren is going to Cutter Squad, pick number 4. Cairo Santos is going to You Need to First Down. And Ja'Cory Corset Merritt is going to Abel's Astounding Team. Now pick 103, ladies and gentlemen. Pick 103. I have how many picks? I have 3 picks left, ladies and gentlemen. I have 3 picks left. I need a defense, a kicker, and another bench player. We'll see what it is. Fuck. Now people are kind of oh no! Whoa! Damn it! Someone got to the defense that I wanted to take. Motherfucker. Of course. Damn, man. Damn, bruh. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jared Goff was taken to Gang Gang Galaxy. Brandon Aubrey, the best kicker in the NFL. I chase young kids. And then the defense that I wanted to take, Broncos defense, is going to I chase young kids. Fuck you. Gang Gang, Evan Ingram is going to Gang Gang. Caleb Johnson is going to Abel's Astounding Team. Rashid Shaheed is going to Unit to First Down. And Austin Heckler is going to Cutter Squad. Fuck this shit. All right. I need a defense. What fucking defense what can I get? Or let me just see kickers. Let me just see kickers real quick. Kickers, what do we got here? We got Jake Bates. Wait, where's the dude Cam Little, right? Nah, I'm not picking him that fucking high so far. Cameron Dicker, Jake Bates. Money McPherson, Will Lutz, Tyler Bass, Jason Sanders, Cameron Dicker. You know what? I'm going to have to stick with fuck it. We're going to go with Jake Bates. That's going to be my kicker. We're going to go with Jake Bates, y'all. Fuck it. Let's just kind of see what we're going to get here. All right. So I pick Jake Bates for the 6th pick of the 14th round. Pick number 110. Now we're at pick 111. I have 2 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. I have to get a defense and I have to get a bench player. Let's look at the defense that are available right now. Bengals, none of these defenses, all these defenses go suck a penis. Ravens defense is very good. Vikings defense could be very explosive. The Steelers defense could be my go-to right now. It's definitely the number 1 option right here. Lions defense could be very explosive when healthy. The Packers could be a very sneaky defense as well, though. And the Niners as well. If they're healthy, their defense is incredible. I think the Steelers, though, have an amazing defense. So, Steelers could be fucking hefty. Vikings, sure. Their defense is also very good, too. And they have an early bye, so whatever. Yeah, I'll probably have to go with the Steelers defense if that's gonna be my next one. And then we'll see what I can do with my last pick. A bench player. Or should I just go with defense next, or should I wait for the defense to be after? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will not be able to fucking pick the Steelers or the Niners defense. Unfucking believable. All right. So the Chiefs defense is gone. Going to Stupid Depression. Caleb Williams is going to Selección 305. The Steelers defense is going to Selección 305. And the 49ers defense is going to Selección 305. Great. Give me the Ravens D. Give me the Ravens D. I like Kyle Hamilton. There's a bunch of defenses I can go with, but give me the fucking Ravens. I don't mind the Ravens though. That's a good defense. But I really wanted the Broncos defense. I would have liked the Steelers defense as well too, but you can't go with the Ravens. Can't go wrong with the Ravens here. It's the fucking Ravens. They have an elite defense. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, y'all. They should have been winning. They should have won already a Super Bowl at this point. They just can't get over the hump. Lamar Jackson can't get over the hump. They just need to figure things out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have 15 over 16 players, ladies and gentlemen. What could I get here? I already have 5 wide receivers. I have 4 running backs, and I have 3 quarterbacks. I have a kicker, I have a defense, obviously, and I have a tight end. I'm not going to be doing too much with the defense, kicker, or tight ends, obviously. There's not much options here. Quarterbacks, I mean, we could get Justin Fields, but Justin Fields is serviceable. But he's going to be the starter now in New York. I don't know what we're going to do much with that. Drake May is nice. I low-key could go with Drake May as my last pick. J.J. McCarthy, I'm not really high on J.J. McCarthy. We'll see what he can do. Promising, I guess. Kyle Pitts could be undrafted. That's fucking insane here, ladies and gentlemen. Tua Tagovailoa could be undrafted. Oh, no. I am sorry. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Am I seeing this correctly? No one has picked CJ Stroud yet. Y'all, I am not picking Kyle Pitts. I'm not picking Tua Tagovailoa. Matthew Stafford is questionable, and it should be very good, but I'm going to have to go with CJ Stroud. I'm going to have to go with CJ Stroud for sure. I'm picking CJ. What the fuck? Absolutely. Okay. All right, let me just hold on. So, all right, so yeah, the Ravens defense goes to me. The Vikings defense is going to Cutter Squad. Ricky Parsaw is going to You Need to First Down. The Seahawks defense is going to Abel's Astounding Team. Keon Coleman is going to Gang Gang. Dalton Kincaid is going to I Chase Young Kids. Jordan Addison is going to I Chase Young Kids as well. Joe Mixon is going to Gang Gang. Cameron Dicker is going to Abel's Astounding Team. Brenton Strange is going to You Need to First Down. And Jason Sanders is going to Cutter Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the last 3 picks. Last 3 picks of the draft. I do not need a kicker or a defense or another tight end. And the fact that Kyle Pitts might be undrafted, Tua Tagovailoa, Matthew Stafford, a bunch of guys could be undrafted. Nick Chubb is crazy. A lot of these I would love to get later on through waiver wire, or if someone decides to drop them, fuck it, I will pick them up and take them respectfully and see how they can do. But I'm sorry, for me, it feels very fucked up that CJ Stroud is going to possibly go undrafted here. Especially the fact that Justin Fields has a higher possibility. Nope, I'm taking CJ motherfucking Stroud. I'm sorry, I am taking CJ Stroud here. And that is it. That will be my last pick of the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, the draft has been concluded. CJ Stroud was my last pick. Matt Gay was the last pick. And Tyler Bass, Selección 305, was the very last pick of the 2025 Fantasy Football, ESPN Fantasy Football League, the 18 Fantasy Football Team League. Game on, and it's Miller time, ladies and gentlemen. Enter now, you can win $10,000. That's elite. That's amazing. Now, let's take a look at my team. Let's just take a look at it right here, I guess, real quick. So, these were my picks in order. Saquon Barkley, of course. Ashton Genty, Joe Burrow, Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison Jr., DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton, Baker Mayfield, Travis Hunter, David Montgomery, R.G. Harvey. Definitely my most, But we'll see what he can do. Jordan Love, Jake Ferguson, Jake Bates, Ravens defense, and C.J. Stroud. I didn't really want to pick a quarterback to end my draft. But, bro, the fact that C.J. Stroud is going undrafted is fucking insane to me. I'm sorry. I had to pick I had to pick CJ Stroud. We have four franchise quarterbacks on my team. We have the best running. I have the best running back in the NFL. Let's really go to my team here real quick. Let's actually look at it in further depth real quick. Let's look at it here. Okay? Let's really fucking look at it here. Okay? I have the best running back in the NFL, Saquon Barkley. I have someone who could potentially win Rookie of the Year and could be one of the most exciting young players this upcoming season, and Aston Genty could be Rookie of the Year. Terry McLaurin, he's a top 15, top 10 wide receiver. When healthy, Marvin Harrison Jr. has potential to be up there. Joe Burrow is a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. DK Metcalf is up there. Maybe not as high as he once was, but still a very good, productive wide receiver. And him now in Pittsburgh, Aaron motherfucking Rodgers throwing him the football, it's going to be wonders. It's going to be amazing. The Ravens defense, top 5. They're usually a very consistent top 5, top 10 defense every single fucking year. Their defense is unbelievable. Jake Bates is a top 5 kicker. Cortland Sutton is a top 10 receiver, most likely. Baker Mayfield is top 15, top 20 quarterback for sure. Locked it. Top 15. Travis Hunter has a lot of potential to be a superstar. And if he sticks at wide receiver, my goodness, things could be very fucking interesting. David Montgomery. He's a fucking... He's Knuckles. He's Knuckles. Come on. RJ Harvey, this one is definitely my most challenging to dissect pick. But I am hoping this could work out very well. I'm hoping it could work out very well. Jordan Love, I had him last year. He won me a couple games too. He won me a couple games, coming off the bench, giving me certain points. Obviously, not that those bench points even fucking matter, obviously, but when I found out that he was giving me bench on the points and off the bench, he was giving me points off the bench. Wow, I can't fucking speak. I'm so sorry. Why am I even doing this? That's when I found out I need to put him as the starter at times and kind of switch it up a bit. And then also for me, CJ Stroud going undrafted, for me that did not feel good. I know that last year he didn't have the best season. He was still very productive, but he just wasn't as good as he was in his rookie year. So a lot of people were, it was like, he had a down year, whatever. Compared to his first year, sure. But CJ Stroud I think is still fucking brilliant. I still think he could be a top 10 quarterback in this league. The Texans are still a great fucking football team. The defense is ferocious. The offense, they're looking very fucking competitive this year. They lost Stephon Diggs, so that's gonna be a little bit hard for them. Tank Dell's gonna be out for a good amount of time. Unfortunately, that injury last year during that Christmas game against the Chiefs really hurt them a lot. Or was it against the Chiefs, or was it against the... No, it wasn't against the Chiefs. It was against the Ravens, wasn't it? Whoever they were going up against, that Christmas game, it was rough. Tank Dell getting hurt, that was bad. So it's going to be tough. But CJ Stroud is still... could be one of the elite quarterbacks in the NFL. And his rookie season was so fucking good that I do think that it's... I think he's honestly... He's only going up from here. He's honestly generally just going up from here. Like, I have a lot of hope for for CJ Stroud. I really do. I think CJ Stroud's fucking unbelievable still. Okay, but now let's really take a look at it here. Upcoming schedule. These are the predictions here, or projections, excuse me. A lot of people here just kind of seeing what it is. Overview. This is obviously what I was showing you guys already. My roster in itself. The stats here, I can always switch them around. My first game, my first matchup for week 1, I will have to go up against the defending champions, or the defending champion, I should say. I Chase Young Kids. So I Chase Young Kids is the guy that I have to beat week one. I already have to take. I already have to go up against the defending champion in week one. So I have to do my best here. I am projected to lose by 10 points here. I am projected to lose by 10 points here. The advantage. Let's just see the advantage here. I mean, I have the advantage at running back for sure. He has Mahomes over Joe Burrow. Yes, Mahomes is definitely better than Burrow, so sure, I will give you that. Barkley and the fact that it's kind of wait, but that's weird though. How is that? I don't know. That's weird. Like Genty really has the better advantage over Derrick Henry. That is kind of fucking crazy. But apparently, wide receiver, I'm getting washed here with McConkey and Adams. They're not no McLaurin and Harrison Jr. Debatable, sure. He definitely beats me with the tight end. My flex pick will be DK Metcalf, and his is Chuba Hubbard. I think I have it over the edge there, barely. He definitely has the better defense. The defense that I wanted to take first, but I think the Ravens defense can still challenge it. And wow, Jake Bates really has the advantage over Brandon Aubrey. That is surprising. I think Brandon Aubrey has the better advantage here. I mean, it's 8.5 versus 8.2, bro. That's fucking crazy. And the bench, I mean, his bench, he has fucking Jamison Williams, Aaron Jones, Jerry Jeudy, Debo, Dak, Dalton Kincaid, and he has Jordan Addison, who's not even going to play for like the first 4 or 5 games of the season. So, yeah. I definitely have probably more consistent bench here. CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, David Montgomery, Sutton. I literally have the best receiver on the offense, a franchise quarterback, a potential franchise player in Travis Hunter, a great second string running back, a good second string quarterback, running back, a future franchise quarterback, and another future franchise quarterback. Or current future franchise quarterback. I mean, Jordan Love and CJ Stroud are already doing a lot for Houston and for Green Bay, and Baker's already doing so much for Tampa. So, yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was that. That was the conclusion of the fantasy football draft. Anybody had to say anything? Nothing really happened here yet, right? Nope. Gang has already dropped Jared Goff. Interesting. He's like, no, fuck this. I don't need Jared Goff. Fuck you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the draft, y'all. So, of course, I will be back here. I will be talking more about fantasy football. Football is coming back. I will make my predictions for everything. For college football, for NFL, for fantasy football. Guys, let me just kind of cut to OBS real quick. So, Content is coming very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Content is coming very, 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 very soon. And if I want to be very honest with you guys, real quick, let me just kind of move this to the side real quick, I could see this a little bit. Hold on. Yeah. If it's just me talking straight to you guys to make this a little bit more serious than it actually is, but you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of try to get myself to this is kind of like a words of encouragement for me and maybe to you guys, but for me, I really want to commit to this. I really do want to try to be as consistent as I possibly can, the best way I possibly can. Excuse, there it is. My shit was just there. Whatever. Like, I really want to try to be as consistent as I possibly can, especially for football season. I'm going to be uploading again on YouTube, of course. I've been uploading videos on YouTube throughout the summer, but I just haven't been consistent. I have not been consistent, and it's something that I'm not good at. I'm not good at. I'm not good at being consistent at certain things. I'm one of many people out there that have goals and have ambitions to do something, and then they have the urge to do it, and then at some point they start it, and it starts off very well, or sometimes it starts off very poorly, and then you don't progress from there, and then you don't want to do it, and then you procrastinate, and then time fucking flies by, and then you feel encouraged to do it again and retry, but then the next time it does worse, or sometimes there's something that throws you off, and then you don't want to do it again. Whatever the excuse is, or whatever it is that doesn't allow me to be consistent, whether that's me and my fucking bum ass excuses, or just something in my mind that just I wish that I could work on and be better at, is just being more consistent, right? Um, and for me, this football season, if I'm able to upload an episode for the multiple episodes a week for the podcast, just about football and about music and about all a bunch, like literally this past summer, I've done a lot of traveling, and I did promise you guys a lot more content that I actually has have given you guys. Like I for the summer, I expected a lot of content, and a lot of it didn't come out for whatever reason, traveling, whatever the reason is. And I wish that I should have, did it. Even if I didn't think it was going to be the best content, it's content I still want to put out because someone's going to enjoy it. Not everyone, but someone will, I guess. It's just me being me. I'm not faking anything. I'm out here fucking in Europe. Someone's going to like me wandering around vlogging, fucking me walking around Portugal, me walking around Madrid, the streets of London, the streets of Amsterdam, whatever. But I also felt like discouraged a lot of times. I fucking procrastinate a lot. I am very inconsistent for a lot of fucking things, even for the things that I like to do. Clearly, this is something I really like to do. This is just obviously a hobby. I have a real fucking job, you know what I mean? So this is not where my income is coming, but I still do it anyways. I still do it anyways because I still like making content. I just wish I can find a way to make it better and to really show it all. Really show it all and do a little bit more research. I feel like in my podcast, I haven't done a podcast, and like I haven't recorded a podcast yet for the entire summer. And that was something I told you guys. If you guys watch like my YouTube videos, like my other YouTube videos, me reacting to music videos or whatever, I say it at the end, and then sometimes I don't keep my promise, and like that's not good. I don't want to make promises that I can't commit to, even if it's something small or whatever. Like you guys, whoever's watching this, I want you guys to like watch my content and actually enjoy it, but see that I'm actually enjoying it. Not just watch it because you enjoy it, but also see that I actually really like making the content myself. I'm not out here just doing it for whatever fucking reason. Like, you know what I mean? I like making videos. This is something that I like doing, that I'm able to kind of set to the side, and the rest of my other personal life is just happening whatever. You know what I mean? I have my work life. Eventually I'm going back to school, so I'm going to have to go back to the whole school life again. You know, me as a son, brother, you know what I mean? I have my own as a friend, you know what I mean? So I have other relationships and other things that I have to worry about, and and all that. But YouTube, my podcast, I really want to take it more serious than ever. And with this football season, I want to do episodes every single week. Every single week. I think I haven't made the official schedule just yet, but I think the best schedule right now for me is I'm going to do episodes on Tuesdays. That's going to be, those Tuesday episodes are probably going to be the episodes where I recap all the weekend games. So I recap the Saturday college football games. I recap the NFL games on Sunday, and then I recap the Monday Night Football game on Monday night. Um, so yeah, those are just like things that I get to recap, and that's probably gonna be my podcast episode idea for Tuesday. And for Thursday, it's probably gonna be like predictions, predicting the games for the Saturday games, the Sunday games, the Monday Night Football games. I think that's how I'm gonna split it. But again, I'm gonna also be incorporating like memes and fantasy football. So I'm still figuring out exactly how I'm gonna plan the schedule for football season, because as soon as September starts, I'm going all in. I have one more week of August left, Literally I have until next Sunday. Next Sunday is the last day of August. It's August 31st next Sunday. So I literally have an entire week to plan out my schedule for fantasy football for the next 5, 6 months. I mean, literally until February, football season's over, college and NFL. I want to test these next 5 months to see if I'm really able to show consistency, with the podcast, with the YouTube, with the TikTok. Like literally, I have all of this, for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have all my social media there, because I want to upload on TikTok. I want to upload on YouTube. Twitter, I'm not really uploading or tweeting much on Twitter, but that's where I get the content that I need so I can upload it on TikTok. So, yeah. If of course if you're a subscriber and you want to see more content out of me outside of the YouTube channel, of course you got TikTok. Instagram, it's more of like a personal thing. Instagram, I'm not really posting like sports stuff or anything. It's just me, my personal shit. Um, but definitely the TikTok. I want to grow my TikTok. I want to grow my YouTube channel. Um, and show consistency. Like that's something I want to do. Like I don't want to just do good week 1, week 2. Oh yes, I got my 2 episodes a week or 3 episodes a week. But then I couldn't, whatever. And look, life is gonna happen, so there's gonna be moments where I can't record on a Tuesday or on a Thursday for whatever fucking reason. But always have a backup plan. Maybe I should record it Monday before. Like for example, literally week 1, I'm already kind of like set up because week 1, Monday Night Football game is on September 8th. But since I told you guys that the projected schedule was going to be me uploading the podcast or me recording the thing is I might record the episodes a day before I upload them. I might record them Tuesday night and upload it Wednesdays because I have a guy who, does my thumbnails and all that, so I'll give him that Wednesday throughout the day to make the thumbnail and then upload it that Wednesday night. And then on Thursday night I record the predictions video, and then Friday night I upload it. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I still gotta figure it out, y'all. I still have a week left, but I don't want this week to go by fast and I have nothing to plan out. But yeah, I'm just talking, yapping, venting, whatever the fuck. But I'm just putting it out there, for whoever watches this, right? You're probably not gonna watch the whole fucking thing. This is basically a mini movie. I've been recording for an hour and 22 fucking minutes, but just it would be nice. It would be very nice to just to see if I can really do this and be consistent with it because I just want to see growth. I want to see progress. I want to see like that I'm able to like commit to this and not just do it very well to start things off and then a week later I get lazy or I get tired and the day passes by and I don't end up doing it. Like I have to be very strict and I have to do certain things to really like and it's not that I don't schedule things. I definitely plan things. I definitely schedule things, but even with that there's still times that I don't commit to it. Like I make lists on my phone, on my notes. Things that I want to do for the week. Half of it's done and the rest of it's not. Like I want to make sure that I'm able to commit. Like fully 100% commit to this as if this is my only fucking job. It's not. I definitely have another job to fucking worry about, my main job, but I want to treat this and really commit to this like this is all in. I'm going all in on this, I really do want to like say it and speak it to existence and to show you guys that I'm serious about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just do this for 3 weeks and then week 4 whatever. I'll recap week 4 during week 5. And then no, damn it, I couldn't do it. So then I have to recap week 4 and week 5 during week 6. Like no, I don't want to do that. Consistency. I gotta be consistent. And even if I don't have if I run out of ideas or if I don't know what to upload for like a TikTok or whatever, I really want to do a TikTok and upload every single fucking day. multiple times, 1 or 2 times a day, just to see where things can go, just to show the consistency. Even if the videos don't do so fucking well, whatever, I want to see progress. I want to see consistency. I want to see effort from me. You know what I mean? This is not. I'm not expecting this out of you guys. I mean, I want you guys to show that as well, in whatever you guys are doing. But I'm saying this for myself. I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to you guys in case if you guys kind of need like that encouragement, because a lot of people have certain plans and have certain things that they want to get done, and even then, even when they plan things out, things don't go the way they are. You know what I mean? Like, I have to work my way around it. I'm a grown ass fucking man, dude. I am a grown ass man. Um, I like making content. I do like making videos. I like reacting to albums and music videos, and because even if I didn't have the YouTube channel, I would still like this is still something I would do. Like, yeah, I wouldn't do a reaction video to it, but I'm still watching. I'm still watching football. I'm still all the albums that I listen to, all of the music videos that I listen to. That's something that I want to watch. That's something that I find entertaining. That's something that's something that I enjoy to do. So it's not like I'm doing this because people are telling me to watch this or whatever. Now, obviously, if there are people that are encouraging me to watch a video, or if they recommend me to watch something, of course I'll do it. You know what I mean? That also gains viewership, and that obviously is like you have a connection there with the subscriber, with the fan there, or with just another person. Not even like as a fan or as a subscriber, just as another fucking person. If someone tells you, hey, react to this, I would like to see your reaction to it, the least you can fucking do is react to it. Now, if you like it or not, that's different, but at least the effort is there. So I'm saying this now. I'm saying it out loud. I'm literally recording myself saying this. I'm gonna upload this saying this, just so that word is out there and I can make myself that promise. This is not really a promise. This is a promise to you guys, but this is really a promise to myself, because I really want to make sure I'm on top of my shit. Consistent at this. I've never been the best student at school, because guess what? Your boy, is always fucking procrastinating. And even for things that he likes to do, I still find ways to procrastinate. I want to limit it. I want to find a way how I can really put an end to it, to be honest with you. But that's gonna take a little while. That's gonna take baby steps to get there. Bro, at the end of the day, this is sports. This is music. This is something that I do literally every fucking day. For me to not be able to make content out of it, and try to include people that are interested in the content and make new friends, or just try to like build a connection with you guys with it, like, that's fucking awesome, man. That's fucking awesome. And that's the way that I want to be perceived on the internet. That's, not any other way. Showing what things that I like to do, showing things that I like to talk about, and having those people that are also interested in that, and building that bond, building that relationship. I'm not here to try to get 1 million subscribers. I'm not here to get 100,000 subscribers, and just, most of them are bots and are paid, or me forced to make content that I don't really like to do. No, I'm making content that I want to fucking make. I created this channel. I make the videos for this channel. I get to upload whatever the fuck I desire. And there's no limits, because I upload podcast episodes here. I upload random videos, album reaction, and I'm also trying to expand the channel and the content that I'm going to give out. So, a lot of plans, a lot of, ideas for YouTube and for TikTok and all that, but I want to execute it. I don't want it to just be on my notes and half of it's done and then half of it's just there waiting for it to be done, or just eventually to be erased or to be deleted. Like, I want to fully commit to it. And so that's going to be something, a work in progress, but we're going to, I'm going to figure it out. I promise you guys, I'm going to be consistent. I promise myself first before I promise you guys, though. I promise that to myself first, and then I promise you guys that I'm going to actually commit to this, that I'm actually going to be making videos, even if I don't feel like making the video, even if I'm too tired or if I'm too like, no, get it done, man. Get it done. In the end of the day, life, there's always gonna be obstacles that you can't run from, or you can run but you can't hide from. You can run all you want, you're not gonna hide from it. There's gonna be things that you just can't escape. You're just gonna have to face it, accept it, and just deal with it. And that's what it is. And in the end of the day, I'd rather be in that predicament that than any other predicament. Like, really, I really don't want to make a video because I'm too lazy or I'm too tired or whatever, some dumbass excuse that I might think of. No, just get it done. In the end of the day, this is something that you like talking about. So why does it feel like it's a job? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I think to myself, like, why? Why does it really take you so much overthink? Why does it make you? Why do you overthink certain things too much? If this is something you actually like to do, why do you feel the need at times to think, you don't want to do it because of whatever reason it is, right? But anywho, I'm gonna shut the hell up because I need to stop fucking talking so much. This is my YouTube channel, so there's gonna be a lot of yap sessions coming, podcasts coming, a lot of content will be coming. I promise that to myself, and then I will give you guys that promise to you guys as well. This last week of August, I'm just going to be making all these plans and seeing the schedule and seeing how it's going to, perfectly align, after work. Obviously, I'm going to be making all these videos after work, Monday to Friday from fucking 7 a.m. to 4, I'm not making content. I'm working. I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way back to work, or I'm on my way back from work. I'm eating my dinner, my lunch, all that, whatever. I will start making content every day. I will have to. I will have to make it like a thing that I have to do every fucking day. Even if for whatever fucking reason I feel like it's a chore to do, whatever. I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. And to be honest, I can. I could get it done. I just have to train myself. I really have to train myself. And it's not even for YouTube and for TikTok and for just like content creation. Like, it's really for a lot of things. Like the gym. Like, dude, I've been paying a gym membership for almost a year and a half. I've been to the gym maybe like less than like maybe 20 times in the last year and a half. 20 times, y'all. Like 25 times, let's say. A year and a half, that's like 500 something days. 500 days. And I've only been there 25 times, let's say. And I'm getting paid. Oh, no, I'm not getting paid, excuse me. I'm getting charged like $40 a month for simply not going to the gym. Yeah. That's not fucking good. I'm basically losing $40 a month for nothing. So things like that, you know what I mean? That's another example to show you guys that like this consistency, this discipline that I need to apply, it really is. It's not even just for this. It's not even just for fucking YouTube and for TikTok and for my podcast. It's literally for me. It's for my fucking personal life, for my health. My physical health literally matters here. My mental health and all that. So like, I gotta, adapt to it. I have to really think about it. I have to really put my effort to it all. And also like do research, like I have so many fucking resources. I have unlimited resources to watch, to read, to study, to learn more about things that I want to learn about. I mean, yeah, when I'm in school, most of the time I'm forced to learn shit that I don't want to learn. But any other time, I can go anywhere and research, read, listen, watch something that I'm interested in and learn more about it, and then apply it to my podcast, apply it to my content, apply it whatever in random conversations with people. Like, I have a lot of goals and plans and all this for the channel and for the podcast and all that. But I want to be disciplined. I want to show effort. I want to be fully dedicated to this. Like my life depends on it. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that. Do that. And also my sleep schedule. That's another thing. My sleeping schedule is totally fucked. I need to work on my sleeping schedule because sometimes it's just me. As soon as I come back home, I go to bed to take a nap. How long do you think that nap should be? An hour? Half an hour? Yeah. That turns into 5, 6 hours of rest. Then I wake up at 10. For what? Just to go back to sleep? Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do at 10 p.m.? You have work the next morning. You gotta get up at 5:30. Go to sleep, bro. Your dinner's still waiting outside. It's crazy. Yeah, and I do get frustrated when I do like oversleep and all that and whatever, but I think I'm oversharing a little bit, whatever, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being open. I know this just came out of nowhere. I was literally just doing a fucking fantasy football draft, and all of a sudden now I'm talking about discipline and life lessons and all that shit. But I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I'm talking to myself. I'm venting to myself, but I'm also talking to you guys. If you guys needed that, like, like just use it for whatever you want to use it for. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. For those who watch the video, like the video, subscribe. Um, Content will be coming. It will be coming. I'm not gonna say I promise because that's something that I feel like I say and sometimes I don't fully commit to it, but I'm gonna make it a responsibility. I'm gonna seriously commit to it. But for now, yes, still got a lot of things to plan. Still got a lot of ideas that I want to run through. But little by little, I'll see what we could do. And little by little, day by day, we'll see how it goes. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace out, my friends.